Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. I appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to make sure that you're feeling okay. How are you doing? How's your health? Now, I've got a topic today that is about our health and well-being and how to deal with being sick, getting sick, and realizing that we need to take care of ourselves. Now, I'm not talking about catastrophic illnesses, and I'm not talking about, of course, the virus that we're all dealing with, but just the times when you just need a rest. You're tired, you're overworked, you're overstretched or stressed, or you've got a cold or flu or just something really light, or maybe you're recovering from an illness, or you've got you have had an operation or some kind of a treatment that you just need to put your feet up and relax. Now, Liza Dunkel is one of our bloggers. I love Lisa. I met her personally and we keep in touch. I just love her spirit, her passion for life, her creativity and energy. But she's written some really fun articles for 60andMe, and I'll leave the link to this one so you can just enjoy it. She wrote a whole series on how to live like a millionaire on a retirement budget. And just fantastic ideas, just really cool ways to, just do the things that we love on a budget, and not to be too, kind of limit ourselves, to actually enjoy it and have fun. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to enjoy not feeling well, but her article is called How to Recover from an Illness Luxuriously, Even If You Aren't Made of Money. So this is kind of interesting because I often apply some of the things that she's talked to here when I travel, because I kind of consider that's a time for me to kind of switch gears and treat myself, because I'm going to be dealing with situations that might make me a little stressed or a little uncomfortable. So I hope you enjoy these ideas. I love them. I think she's really done a good job with helping us to recover from an illness or an operation or some kind of treatment luxuriously, even if you're not made of money. Okay, so here's the deal. Some people have there's two responses. One group of people say, stop the world, I want to get off. I'm sick, I don't feel well, I just want to shut the door and go to sleep and just take it easy. The other group say, I think I'll be sick beautifully. I think I will take care of myself. I will take care of my health, but I'll also just surround myself with things that make me feel luxurious, comfortable, and pamper myself. So you can either shut the door and say, no, I'm just going to get through this, or I think I'll enjoy this. How to become a queen for a few days is what Lisa says. So lay down and hunker down with the best supplies. That's her first piece of advice. You'll know what you like, your goodies, those little special things that you really, really like that you don't treat yourself to every day. Buy the juices and the ginger ales and the soups, chicken noodle soup if you can't buy it homemade, or if you can't, buy a homemade version. I just like the noodle soup from Campbell's, and so chicken noodle soup has a psychology about it that is just soothing, or any kind of soup really. So whatever your childhood desires for passionate eating, whether it's pizza or noodles or whatever, your childhood comfort sick food. I'm not a sweet tooth anymore, but I do love jelly beans. And I think Lisa likes what are they called? Gummy bears. Those Haribo gummy bears. I think that's Lisa. But anyway, I like the tropical fruit. Just nibble them, one at a time. No big calorie intake. Although I can consume quite a few jelly beans. But anyway, just whatever your comfort food is, just make sure you've got it. Hunker down and get them delivered if you can, of course, so that you don't have to go out if you're feeling sick. And just bring them in. Crackers, cheeses. What else do I like? Just things that you're gonna just enjoy, like little pieces of. Another thing to do, of course, is the medicines and the magazines. But the medicines, of course, if you're taking a prescription medicine and you're overcoming some pain issues or whatever, that's one thing. But we're talking about aspirin, cough syrup, maybe some tissues, some Panadols, just things that are going to, ibuprofen, ones that are going to just take the edge off of a little painful feeling, or, Vicks. Vapor rub. Do you remember that? I have a little jar. I have two of them actually. And whenever I get a bit sore throat, because I get a little sore throat sometimes with all the talking I do, I just pop some Vicks on there at night, and it's so, so lovely. It really feels luxurious. The other thing is of course, I don't know whether Lisa mentions this, but my hot water bottle. I think if I had to choose between, jelly beans and a hot water bottle, I think I'd go for the hot water bottle. It's so soothing to me, and I have a really nice one. It's like fluffy. It's got like a fluffy cover. So that's another thing. Just snuggle up in bed with your little snacks and your hot water bottle. Everything's well with the world for me. Get some books and tapes from the library or just bring them in. You can, of course, download all the books you need on audible.com. You can listen to them if you're not feeling up for reading. That's a really cool way to do it. Also, books. I think there's something about sitting in bed with a hot water bottle. I'm obsessed about my hot water bottle and a book or audiobook, headphones on, and just relaxing. It's really cool. Another thing are sheets. And she does mention hot water bottles actually. But sheets, just, I mean, I'm not saying save a sheet, but have a sheet that is like nice, that silky material, maybe a silk pillowcase. That's always nice. They're not too expensive these days because they've become quite popular. So a nice, comfy, clean sheet that you slide into that feels just so smooth and cool on your skin. Perfect. And of course, your favorite PJs, your pajamas. I always, during the normal times when I'm not feeling tired or in need of a rest, I just wear sleeveless things like a tank, long dress with like a tank top, and I like my arms free. But when I feel kind of sick or a little bit needing pampering, I put long sleeves on. I have a couple of long sleeves kind of night dresses which are really baggy, really jersey, comfy, and the sleeves come down to here. They're really big, but I snuggle up with them, and those are my pajamas, my favorite pajamas. But you probably got some too, and I'd love to know what kind of things you have in your little drawer that you pull out when you're not feeling so good. You're the queen on a retreat, says Lisa. This is the time to just catch up on sleep. Just say to yourself, I'm not getting out of bed for a day, 2 days. Just gonna stay here, listen to the news if I need to, follow the news, read papers, go online to listen to what's going on in the world, but just somehow give yourself sleep. Another thing she talks about is fresh flowers. I mustn't forget that actually. They are so energizing and beautiful to have in a room where you're not feeling so good. And by the way, if you've got a girlfriend or friend that's feeling a bit low, they're feeling sick, maybe they need some fresh flowers. I mean, even if you can't take food or whatever, just have some flowers delivered if you can afford it, or leave them on the front step. No reason actually. There's so many beautiful flowers out, or a little plant, one that's alive. Until anyone gives me a plant, it doesn't stay alive very long, but I try my best. I put them outside after a while. But anyway, catching up on your sleep, reading books and magazines, make your phone calls. Yes, you're well enough to talk a bit. Make a call, say hi to somebody, leave a message. I actually have on my phone, I dictate into my phone, and of course it gets all garbled and garbled with, misspellings and things, but I always say, please excuse any mistakes because I'm dictating in my phone. Leave a message. Just send messages to people. Send an email, send a WhatsApp message, Instagram. Just use all your channels, your social channels, and use those for little chats and conversations. And of course, shop online. Peruse your online catalogs. You know what they are. And even if you don't buy anything, just put everything into the shopping cart and just leave it there. And then go back after you're feeling better, and you can then just buy whatever you want. But I wouldn't say shopping is necessarily a great healer. Although, if you've got little things that would make you feel better, to have them delivered to you, then jelly beans, things like that, just do it. The most important thing that Lisa says not to do is make any decisions. Don't make any big decisions if you're not feeling good. If you're feeling a little bit, just weepy or just recovering from an illness or just not feeling 100%, try not to make any decisions. This is not a time to decide you're going to move house or you're going to sell something that that you've loved. Just take your time with it. Another thing that she says, I'm reading from her notes here, is go gourmet with the way that you eat. With the soup, put it in a nice bowl, use a nice spoon, and not just drink the bottle of, juice from the bottle. Put it into a glass or a cup. I've got a beautiful little mug here that I use for things. There's nothing in there, but I have it on my desk. So that's the kind of thing you should use. Just nice things. And maybe go English with a hot toddy. That's always good if you're feeling a bit stuffed up or a little bit coldy. Just have a little shot of whiskey, a spoonful of honey. Or do some of the things that I do, which is hot lemon with turmeric and ginger, and then honey, or a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I put that into a concoction. That is a really soothing drink for me. Or just turmeric and ginger. That's nice too. But lots and lots of things you can do to make your drinks nice. Most important, again, is to, if you're feeling fine and you've got a friend who's feeling sick, do unto others. Go and help them, take something over to their house, give them a call, send them a message. Know that, they may not be feeling like being luxurious, but maybe you can help them. Give a suggestion. Sometimes it just takes, like this little article, it just gives you an angle, a way to approach a situation in a whole new way. Lisa, thank you for this article. You're so sweet to write it. I appreciate it so much. And I know so many people right now are dealing with being stressed and tired and just need some time to themselves. Heaven forbid that it be this virus that you're dealing with. But even then, if it's a mild case, you can take care of yourself at home. But please, whatever you do, take care. Wear your mask. Just be safe and sound, and know that we're here to support you. But Lisa's article is great. I'll leave a link to it, and then you can, add your own comments. If you've got any tips for recovering, if you're not feeling too well, or you just need a rest, what do you do? How do you treat yourself luxuriously? Thank you so much for listening and for being here. If you like this video, please like me and subscribe to our channel. We definitely would love to have you here to join in. And there's a button you can press to subscribe and also to get the notifications when new videos are released. And we do one for every week. Okay, everybody, take care. Have a great day wherever you are. And we love you. Take good care. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.